Good evening, sports fans, on this late Tuesday, 19th of July, 2016. I am Peter Wiggins. It is time now for Sports Drive, and let's start it off at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where tonight the Boston Red Sox welcome the best in the NL League, the San Francisco Giants of the National League, the best in the National League, and it was only a two-game series between the Red Sox and the best in the National League, and the Red Sox got off on the board on the bottom of the third on a Brock Holt homer on a fly ball in center field that makes it 1-0 for the Red Sox. Fifth home of the season in Holt, and then Big Poppy stretches at a homer and a fly ball to right center field that scores Ortiz. Justin Pedroia and Xander Bogaerts hits his 23rd homer of the season as the Boston Red Sox shut out the San Francisco Giants 4-0 to go to 52-39 in the season as Rick Porcello goes to 12-2 in season with 3 strikeouts to give it just 4 hits with 6.1 innings pitching. And Jake Peavy got the loss. Next up, the Red Sox and the Giants wrap up the finale of a 2-game series at Fenway Park tomorrow at 7:10 p.m. with Drew Pomeranz making his Fenway debut, while Matt Cain on a man for the San Francisco Giants. Alright. Take a look at some other scores around the major leagues on this late Tuesday night. New York Yankees are leading the Baltimore Orioles 7-1 in the middle of the night. Bottom 8, it's a loss of the Dodgers leading the Washington Nationals 7-4. Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins started 1 in the middle of the night. Middle of the night, it's a New York Mets leading the Chicago Cubs 2-1. Bottom of the night, Cincinnati Reds and Atlanta Braves tied at 4. Bottom of the night, Minnesota Twins leading the Detroit Tigers 6-2. Bottom of 6, Cleveland Indians leading the Kansas City Royals 6-0. Lake Salt Colorado Rockies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Arizona Diamondbacks leading the Toronto Blue Jays 1-0. Oakland Athletics and the Houston Astros will get underway. Same as the Los Angeles Angels, the Texas Rangers, and the Chicago White Sox, the Mariners. And the Yankees and the Orioles game get a final. Yankees defeat the Orioles 7-1, and the Milwaukee Brewers fall to the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. And the St. Louis Cardinals San Diego Padres game got postponed due to Clement Raver out in St. Louis. How about those Red Sox? Take a look at the Major League Baseball standing so far in the American League. With a loss, the Red Sox are now a half game behind the Baltimore Orioles for first place in the American League, and Sox have a 1.5 game lead ahead of the Blue Jays for second place in the American League. Cleveland Indians get a 5.5 game lead on the Detroit Tigers for first place in the American League Central. Texas Rangers got a 4.5 game lead on the Houston Astros for first place in the American League West. In the National League, the Washington Nationals got a 5.5 game lead on the Miami Marlins. In the NL East, in the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs have an 8 game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals. And the West, the San Francisco Giants have a 5 game lead on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And then I got wild card. Boston's got the wild card along with the Toronto Blue Jays, and the National League, Dodgers and Miami Marlins have the wild card teams. All right. In Pawtucket for the Paw Sox. Out in Toledo, the Paw Sox defeat the Toledo Mud Hens 4-2. And taking a look at some WNBA scores. Indiana Fever leading the Los Angeles Sparks 9-82 with 13-9, 10 seconds left. And the Phoenix Mercury Chicago Sky get underway by 10 p.m., which is 8 o'clock out in Phoenix. Alright, let's take a look at some sports news on this late Tuesday night. Dallas failed quarterback Seth Russell was on a mission trip in Brazil with other athletes from a private back to school when he got the text message from our boss and he was no longer their football coach. In the news, Brock Lesnar tested positive on the initial USADA drug test related to the spot UFC 2. Let's consider whether Lesnar was actually ever drug tested under WWE's talent wellness policy. Los Angeles pitcher Hyun Jin Ryu on DL. Pedersen returns. Los Angeles Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw will pitch this week against the Nationals as expected because of a setback and is recovering from a nagging back pain. The 156-man field for the PGA Championship will be played on July 23rd at Pawtucket Golf Club in Springfield, New Jersey. Players listed in the first category, which are eligible are PGA champions Jason Day, Ray McIlroy, and Jason Duffner, and Keegan Campbell. Legendary college football coach Lou Holtz may be down with a fight in Irish Notre Dame, but it appears to not include with some of the immigrants in America. Dallas, Oklahoma coach Bob Swoops says running back Joe Mixon keeps with meaning the standards man out of him since a season-long suspension 2 years ago after being charged with punching a woman in the face. Russia is not banned from competing in Rio, but it still could be that the track and field team won't be there, although it's being challenged. Los Angeles USA softball quarterback Isaiah Legler has been suspended for the Trojan season opener against Alabama. USA confirmed suspension Tuesday, declined to divulge the details. The Sacramento Kings have been long in the episode of this fight to be awful. The hiring of David Chucker as head coach appears to be a step in the right direction to get things back on track. Las Vegas, Carmelo Anthony wants more than a better U.S. basketball team. Headed into the Olympics, he wants a better U.S. and everything calls for end the gun violence to kill African Americans and struggle the police that set his quest. This comes in Jamal Murray signed his wicked deal with the Denver Nuggets. The team announced on Tuesday the 7th overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft. Murray's now multi-millionaire after one season, elected in a sentence mentioned often under. Well, trade women's could do this for an Oklahoma City Thunder star point guard Russell Westbrook. The Thunder's primary offseason objective is still trying to get Westbrook to negotiation and Thunder's contract so that it hit free agency. The Red Sox confirmed Tuesday that superfan Zebo Williams, better known as Shapesy, had died. He was 75. The Washington Redskins also appreciate Zebo Williams' unique passion and dedication to their football team and his fellow Washington. Speaking of the Redskins, where the local team was willing to pay quarterback Kirk Cousins about $20 billion in the 2016, but $24 billion long-term deal given the season will entail. Decided whether Cousins deserves $24 billion in 2017. Moments after the Yankees believe Taylor Betances retired, Baltimore's second baseman Jonathan Schupton extinguishes the Royals front on the 7th inning on Monday. Andrew Miller did reveal story that the Yankees battle pad to begin to warm up. Jim Harbaugh and his $15 Walmart khakis might be the last person you'd expect to show up in a rap video, but that's just what we had blessed to say. Workers fixed the flag at Olympus Park Monday as opposed to the fact that half the Brazilians disapprove of the games. San Antonio coaches from across the state chicken football rules meeting on Tuesday at the Texas School Coaches Association convention brushed out on new procedures that aim to make the game safer. Las Vegas, it has been 2 years since Paul George Left was indisputably altered during a USA basketball exhibition game in which he steps left leg and gruesome fraction of the basket at the Thomas Mack Center that initially refers. And now he's ready for the Olympic projection, and that is going to be it for us. Sports Revenants late to that 19th of July 2016. Have a good night. See you tomorrow night. Good night.